of style of play?
Eli's tall. He's a good, solid DB. I feel like he has great technique, and he has a skill set to be one of the best corners in the league.
When we talked to Jordan, he said you're one of the hardest hitting DBs on the team. Do you agree with that?
I'm not getting any sound. Goddamn. What's wrong with that?
I kind of agree with it. But as far as taking pride in it, it's just something that happens. So.
Yeah, so kind of on that, like according to Pro Football Focus, you didn't miss a single tackle last year. Do you remember the last time you even missed a tackle?
Yeah, Coach Saban knows, but not really.
How much pride, like maybe not the hard hitting part, but like how much pride do you take in like the physical part of your game?
I take a lot of pride in it. Coming from high school, that's one area where I wanted to focus on in my game. So I think I've come a long way in that area.
I know it's obviously still early in the spring, but after the first scrimmage, what do you feel like the defense kind of learned in that first scrimmage, and maybe what did you see out of some of the new guys?
I see some good things out of new guys. A lot of people are doing different positions and moving lots of areas, and I feel like once we continue to grow as a defense and gel, and main thing is our chemistry, and I think once that keeps growing, then we'll be a good defense.
Along those lines, what are some of the different roles that you've been playing in the secondary this spring, and which one are you most comfortable with?
I've been moved all over the secondary, and I'm comfortable wherever the coach wants me to play. So anywhere really.
Kyrie and Kool-Aid got some good experience down the stretch last year. What stood out about their spring so far?
Their effort and the way they're approaching practices now and give it everything they got. And I think the main focus last year was practicing how you play in the game, and like they taking a big they're trying to, I guess, step forward in that role. So
what kind of strides do you think you made between your first year and second year in the program? And maybe what are you trying to build on this year to try to improve?
Between my first and second year, I feel like knowing the plays, getting the scheme of everything, because I was moving around a lot. So just knowing each position really helped me. And so I feel like that's going to give me a big boost for this third year.
I think he did that.
Brian, you and Malachi Moore played the same position there at Star. What have you taken from Malachi, and what has he taken from you?
I honestly don't know what he's taking from me, but I know what I've taken from him, and like that's his technique and like how it's just IQ, like what he does in certain situations that I think is like really unique. And so I try to look at him to help myself in a way.
Brian, what stood out about Jermaine Burton when you played him at Georgia, and just what was your reaction when he came to Alabama?
Jermaine's a really good receiver. He can catch the ball good. He has great route running, and he has speed too. And when he came to Georgia, it's another great receiver coming to Bama. So I'm looking forward to it.
Do you find yourself maybe being more vocal going into your junior year? Is that something you may be more comfortable doing?
Yes, sir. That's something I taking more pride into coming to my junior year this year. So that's one of the main things I need to work on, is being more vocal.
A lot of players on this team, they came in with a player from their former high school. How much does that help when you're able to kind of like come in with a guy, and does it help kind of like acclimate you to the Alabama process?
Yes, sir, in a way. Because I came in here with Will, and like we didn't go to the same high school, but like we grew up with each other. And like having somebody that you've known before coming to a college like this, someone to like lean on, I guess, or like ask questions is really big. So I think that's
practicing against them every day. Can you talk a little bit about the development of both JoJo Earl and Christian Leary since the start of their freshman year to now?
Route running wise, both of them has improved greatly on that, and they already have the speed. And those are two very good slot receivers, I think, that has a great chance of playing at the next level in my eyes. And that's pretty much it.
Mention Will, just what impresses you most about him, whether on the field or off the field as a teammate, and have you seen him kind of grow over the course of his career here?
His work ethic, that's what stands out to me. He comes in here every day ready to work. It doesn't matter what the circumstance. He's just determined, and you can tell that he's motivated. So.
I'm good. Sorry, I don't know why my hand was raised.
All right, Steven, you get the last one. Steven?
I guess on my end, Brian and I, watching Jahmyre Gibbs and trying to tackle him or defend him, what is he bringing that running back room that's so exciting to watch and look at and practice against?
His instincts, I feel like, are huge. The way he gets in and out of cuts and like finds the little holes, and just once he finds them, he bursts through them. And I feel like that's gonna help our running back room a lot. We already got a lot of good backs, and so I'm just very excited to see how it pans out. All right, thank you, brother.
Mixed up with the high school watch. That's why. Oh, yeah. I know. Yeah. Come on, Trey. And then he went with Jimmy. A couple newbies here today. Okay, we'll start Charlotte right here.
Hey, Will, just what's it been like working with Coach Huestler as your new special teams coordinator?
I think he's done a great job so far. He's really energetic, brings a lot of passion to the special teams. So I think that's going to be good for the specialists as well as the rest of the special teams, just really buying in and taking into what he wants to do.
Yeah, what are some of the points of emphasis for you going into this year, just with your game and what you want to keep working on?
Obviously I want to always, keep getting better. I'm working on, strength right now, and as well as a couple of things, my technique that I want to fix and hone in over the summer and over spring ball. I don't want to get into too many details because I feel like y'all probably won't understand, but definitely working on a couple of things throughout spring for sure.
I know the holder position kind of gets joked about a lot, but how important is the chemistry between you and the holder? And is that something that you really have to work on?
Definitely. It's very important for sure. Just being able to trust that he's going to, get the ball down and, tilt it the right way. It's very important that we work together a lot just to get our chemistry down. I think that's really important. I think James has done a really good job so far, and we're going to keep getting better. So that won't be an issue.
Heading into your senior year here, what kind of legacy do you want to leave at Alabama?
When I came here, there's a lot of different things I wanted to do. Some of those things I haven't accomplished yet. Hopefully I'll be able to accomplish them this year throughout, working hard in the off season, and, hopefully it pays off. But really want to be known as a guy that, came into work hard every single day and, gave it his all and, live with the consequence.
What would you say is more stressful, a high pressure field goal or proposing to your girlfriend?
Honestly, I was pretty nervous proposing to her. I mean, I knew she was going to say yes and she knew it was coming, but still, I'd never experienced anything like that, nervous before. Even though I knew she was going to say yes, I don't know why. I was just nervous. Thank you.
Okay, anything else?
I have one football question that's something a little lighter. Football wise, after you had a perfect season in 2020, at least like makes wise, did you feel like that put a little more pressure on you last season? And then as a kicker, something kind of like mentally, how do you have to train yourself for those type of moments?
I really try to leave, that season in the past. Whether I have a good or bad, even really a good or a bad game, I try to, leave it in the rearview mirror and kind of focus on what's coming up next. Kickers are going to miss. It's just a part of the game. And, you got to be able to overcome that and move on to the next ball. What was your second question?
It's a little lighter. How do you deal with having a fellow specialist kind of being a TikTok star and with Nealon, and how often do you get asked to be in this?
We get asked to be in sometimes, but that's great that he's doing that and getting publicity for it. I think he's a really good long snapper, and he's done a really good job for us. And I'm excited for him to move forward in the season and keep getting better.
Ready to go?